And homelessness, the top two issues Seattle Mayor Katie Wilson says she hears about from people and business leaders.
So ahead of her State of the City tomorrow, we're the only station pressing her on her approach. KIRO 7's Brandon Thompson speaking to her. So Brandon, how or where, I guess, will her approach be different?
Well, it will be more cautious. That is clear when it comes to clearing tents in encampments, with more of a focus on crisis responders rather than just police. Mayor Katie Wilson paused the removal of this encampment in Ballard for a month.
That pause allowed us to basically help them make that transition without the disruption of a sweep. 5
people moved to shelters, another into a tiny home village. What does that say about the process that it took the mayor going down to see that, putting a sweep on pause just to get 6 people help that they need?
The bottom line is there just aren't enough appropriate places for people to go.
Her plan, add 1,000 shelter beds with addiction and job counseling on site. It comes as the city is projecting a $127 million budget deficit. What programs would you be willing to cut if it does come to that?
We have a large budget deficit. We are going to have to make some hard choices and really decide where our priorities lie. And I mean, just honestly, with thousands of people on our street every night, this has to be at the top.
Her hope that more of an emphasis on mental health crisis responders, also known as the KIRO team, a team started by her predecessor Bruce Harrell, who also prioritized hiring hundreds of police officers. Is that momentum you plan on continuing?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to keep hiring officers. We're going to be working with our police department to figure out how we can achieve more of that consistent presence at the same time as we're continuing to staff up.
A double homicide in Rainier Beach was one of the first instances of gun violence that met Wilson's administration. What areas is the city failing these families?
I think there's a lot of potential using city resources and really using some existing city facilities and programs like our community centers, right, to create more of those spaces where youth can be.
So when it comes to homelessness, Wilson says the foundation is just not having enough housing or places to live for people in the city. That was a cornerstone of her campaign. So tonight at 6, I'm pressing her on how she deals with the pushback to some of her plans.
There's so much need and so little money to do it with.
That is the conundrum.
Thanks a lot, Brandon.